Our roles at the scene of a weapons of mass destruction terrorist act kind of fall into three different parts. If you just happen to be the first unit on the scene, you might become the incident commander. So you would initially be doing as much of a take-in of the scene as possible and relaying that information back to dispatch and the other responding unit so they can be better prepared, and then trying to set up some sort of incident command. If you are the second or third unit, you might be designated like triage officer or supply officer, transportation officer, so you might end up in one of those type roles. But for most of us, we're going to end up as just a medical provider. So we're going to be the ones that will be providing the medical care for those that are injured. Now these oftentimes will be very overwhelming because there's going to be a whole lot more people hurt than we can normally handle. So we're going to need multiple units, multiple trips, triaging, lots of extra supplies, and you're going to have to be taking care of more than you can probably handle at first. Don't forget your triage protocols, and if they are expectant or deceased, then we want to not move them, not touch them, minimize whatever you're doing to them, because unfortunately, after we get done taking care of the injured, there's an investigation, and the position of people and the way they fell and the injuries they had on a certain part of their body can all be evidence that investigators would need later. So kind of like a crime scene, we just want to minimize our impacts and minimize what we do to the people. So our roles primarily are going to be either if you're first, incident commander until you get relieved. If you're second, third, fourth, then you might be one of the other sector commanders. But for most of us, we're going to end up providing patient care.